I'm in here with an absolute legend.
No legends.
I love it, humble vibes. I'll let you introduce yourself then.
My name is Danny Gould, aka Danny Clockwork from Clockwork Orange. And Clockstock.
And Clockstock as well.
Clockstock, yeah,
Okay,
and Clockwork Classical just coming this summer as well. So
how much longer do we have on the clock until Clockstock?
7 days.
Very
7 days,
soon.
next Saturday, yeah. 1st of July.
So you're someone who very much has worked with the greats in terms of people you book. Like Clockwork Orange, the people you have are absolutely amazing for our scene. And we're all about house music here at La Fiesta. As I wanted to say, what's it like to be someone who works with, because who was it that you had at Printworks?
Somebody works what?
At Printworks, who is it that you had? You had Printworks in March, didn't you? Sold
We had
out.
Darren Emerson, I forget now, Todd Terry, Dave Morales. Dave Morales played a 3-hour set. It was supposed to have Graham Park, but he couldn't play. Seb Fontaine, Tall Paul. The list is endless. And then we had the old school room. And I can't even remember who played in now.
How many numbers did you manage to get into Printworks?
We had nearly 6,200.
That is insane. It's
And
obviously-
I sold all the tickets in 20 minutes.
What?
It's the quickest ever sale at Printworks ever.
This is, I don't know how you're saying that you're not an absolute legend, but that is insane.
That's not legendary.
Insane.
That's 30 years of experience.
It's true. It's true. So how do you think the game has changed from when you first started to now? How do you think it's different?
Haha! How's it changed? Right, you want an honest opinion? Right.
Please, I do.
No one's off their head, right? The way I see it, yeah. In the 90s, everyone was proper off their biscuit. Everyone's operating. They're all standing. That's what I just said to people in there. I said, what's the matter with you? I said, in the 90s, it was big bags of this, it was loads of that, you was off your biscuit. Here, it all seems a bit too formal for me.
It's very sensible.
So how's it changed? So when I first started, you used to go to all the illegal things. Then when Clockwork used to do them, we used to do them just down the road here. We used to do them in big, massive car parks, underground car parks.
Yeah.
I've done everything. I've done film studios. I've done the whole lot. So you think then it was a different world. Now it's changed. I left the scene in 2001. When I come back, when I first started, there was no internet.
Yeah.
no-
How were you selling tickets then in the 90s?
Used to do them through record shops.
Oh.
So you do them all over Kent, all over London, and then you go round or you ring them up and say how many you sold. Say I sold 100 or whatever. Our first birthday party, we sold 1,500 tickets, and we had to drive around on the Saturday, collect the money, collect the tickets, and then you do the party. So it's changed dramatically.
So as you said, you've done both the illegal scene as well as club scene.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
I like both really. Well, you think when we come back and it was fully legal, we started on Tanit Beach in Ibiza.
Okay, yeah.
Started with 500, yeah, and you're not allowed to have a party in Ibiza on the beach. Then it became 2,000, then it went 4,000, then 6, and the last party we done there, and the actual beach club is the same size as this. With the beach, we had 8,000 people.
Oh my.
Man, that was illegal, and that was the most stressful thing I've ever had in my life.
How do you even go about maintaining something like that?
Well, you do. You set up your bars, you have your security, and in the end, it's like a rave. That's it.
That's a
just a
proper
sea of
rave.
people. Sea of people. And the police turned up, but they didn't look on the beach. They didn't look on the beach because the manager said to him, I shouldn't even be saying this, the manager said to him, oh, it's a wedding, right? So he went, he could see some people outside, but if he would have walked around the corner and looked over, he would have seen 7,000 people on the beach because all the rest of them were outside. Madness.
Is insane.
Yeah, madness.
So what do you reckon is the wildest illegal rave that you've been to? Do you reckon it was that?
No, like I used to go to one. I went to one once with Darren Emerson when Moby first come out in 1991 in a place called Stubbers, looking over the M25. That was good. That's the first time I took 10 pills in one night. If we're going to be honest. Yeah, and then I just melted. They were called rhubarb and custards. I'd like to note for the camera that I am 20 years clean and sober now, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you, mate.
That is an amazing achievement,
Yeah,
honestly.
well, you know, that's a result of the 90s. The 90s was hardcore.
You went hard, but you went proper.
If all these people had to exist in the 90s and they were judged on what they were taking, none of them would be allowed to go. They wouldn't. They'd be amateurs. Oh, look at ya. Fucking amateurs. Sorry, man, let us swear.
You can say whatever you want. Honestly, you can say whatever you want. So, what do you reckon is your favourite house song of all time?
House song?
Yeah.
I used to say Voodoo Ray, but no. If you really want to know about a track that I think's an amazing track, it's called Emotions Electric by the same guy, a guy called Gerald. And that ain't a dance track, that's a chill track.
Okay.
It's just
In your emotion.
It's just awesome. Emotions Electric it's called. You never heard of it?
No, I don't know about it. I'll search after this.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. It's just a blinding, amazing track.
So at La Fiesta, our slogan is love yourself. What do you do to show yourself love? How do you give yourself appreciation?
How do I do that? When I do that, I gave up drinking drugs 20 years ago.
That's a great answer.
You can't. I never gave it up. I actually woke up one morning and it was gone because I was an addict. So if you're going to love yourself, that's the only way you can do it.
By just showing yourself and caring about yourself.
Looking after yourself. Yeah, in the 90s, I didn't care about myself. And a lot of people, they might have gone to the gym, maybe. There ain't like, like now, people have got more of an effort to look after themselves.
Yeah, to look good.
You had the odd ones who were like that. Everyone else just raved. There was none of that, like, some people were doing all that, but not a lot. Do you know what I mean?
So what were people really wearing in the 90s?
These ones like this nowadays, and they stand around and they're all like that, and you just go up to them and go, mate, you look stupid. You're just standing there, do you know what I mean?
You look like a prick.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Just loosen up a bit and have a bit of fun.
We had a couple of people like that when we'd done that last beach party I told you about, and I actually went up to him and went, mate, what are you doing? It's like this.
Have a bit of fun.
Like this.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, mate? No.
So, how do you feel about people taking drugs in nightclubs now then? Have you been so
nothing to do with me. It's nothing I even consider now. It's just what I was talking about then. I was talking about the 90s. 90s was a different realm, a different era. Excuse me, monsieur.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, brother.
Thank you, Margot.
So it's nothing to do with me, I've got a daughter now, she's 12, so it's one of those things you don't want them to do, but who says what the future might hold,
Okay, for someone who's clearly grown up in the rave scene, and you've got a daughter, would you want your daughter to go through the same path of going through raving and DJing?
She don't like it. I try to take her to my festivals and to my parties, and she bears no interest in it.
That's interesting.
She don't even want to come to my anything that I do to have a look. I've taken her to Printworks. I've taken her to Printworks when I had to go there to look around. But she
Why
won't.
do you think that is?
It's probably because I'm doing it and she don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she'll probably come of age.
She will when she gets older.
When she's older,
but then I'll be retired then. And then
Will you?
Yeah, and then well, mate, I can't. I've been doing it for 30 years. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 2 years longer than you've been alive.
Sorry, my love. Let me just get a little bit of space. Sorry. You've been doing it for 2 years longer than I'm alive, basically.
Yeah. So I'm old.
But you don't reckon you'll always be I'll be there with my Zimmer frame up in the dance.
No, but then when you're older, so if you're like, well, you're 28, so in another 20 years' time, mate, I'll be 70, 71. There's no way I'm doing clubs when I'm 71. I might own a club, but I won't be doing parties when I'm 71.
Okay, if you could own a club anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ibiza. I've been going.
Why is that? What's special about Ibiza?
Because I've loved it since the day I went. I've been going since 1989, and I've done every single near enough club on there. I've done Amnesia, Es Paradise, you name it. I've done all the venues all over it. We've done 10 years of parties out there in one venue, and now I like it for what it is, just because of the island, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you don't have to go to Ibiza to party. It's a beautiful place.
No. I used to, years ago, when I was younger, I'd get off the plane and I'd go Amazon Tongs for 4 months when we lived there. Now I get off the plane and I'm just happy I'm back.
True. So what can we expect from Clockwork Orange this summer?
Well, Clockstock's next week. Low Stepper, Dave Morales, Masters at Work, Fat Tony, you name it. And then NRB for this year, we're doing a 30-piece orchestra. From the
30-piece orchestra?
30-piece orchestra, yeah, like Pete Tong, like that kind of thing. Yeah. And I've got Roger Sanchez, Mark Knight, Gokwan on the same lineup. That's in a brand new venue. It's like a warehouse, just outside Ibiza town. And then I've got Cova Santa on the Friday.
So what, the 30-piece orchestra, they're going to be playing what, Ibiza classics?
Yeah, Clockwork classics, yeah. Yeah, they've been in training, yeah. So we got one member for every year we've been doing parties.
Sick.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah. And it's a lot of money.
I can imagine.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
because very specialists having to.
Well, they have to have 2 seats, some of them, because their actual instrument has to go on the plane.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and the flights ain't cheap.
Well, yeah, of course.
20
of course.
quid it used to be at Go Ibiza.
How much is it now?
It's about 300-400 quid, isn't it?
Shout out the good old days.
Well, no, that was a long time ago. Do you know in Ibiza, if you went to Ibiza and you didn't want to come home, you took your flight, you took your ticket to a special shop, and you sold it, and then he sold it for another 20 quid, and you went back and you got 10 quid off him. And your name didn't even have to be on it. It didn't matter, didn't matter your name, it was just a ticket. They changed that in about 1993, 1994.
I wish it, because now EasyJet's bending me over every time I go.
Oh, massively. It's massively changed. Massively.
Listen, I think we can call it there. We got absolute gold with that.
Geezer.
It's been nice meeting you.
Thank you, brother.